Hiya, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then hello. And if you're already existing, hiya, I'm Rosie Henshaw. And today I'm bringing you a get ready with me. So I'm going to be doing my hair, my makeup, because obviously I'm a little mess today. I've already been out like this, been for coffee with my friend, and I had to donate loads of stuff to the charity shop, so I've been on the run with all my little spots on show. But it doesn't matter, because even spotty skin is beautiful. We're all beautiful in our own way. I'm not saying by covering up these I'm going to look any better. With or without makeup, with or without eyebrows, evidently. So I have already washed my face and got it prepped. I was showing you on camera, but little Bertie has been howling for my attention because he's like a little baby. So he's currently on the floor next to me. You can hear him playing with his little toy. So I'll just show you quickly what the products I use. So usually, most of the time, I will use my Liz L Hot Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. It's rosemary and chamomile. That's really, really good. And I use the Instant Boost Tonic. So I will wash my face, both from Liz L. I got them in a set at Christmas. They've really lasted long. So that comes with a cloth. So you put it on, wipe it off with a hot cloth, and then with a toner, I will get like a little cotton pad and wipe it off. But at the moment, my skin's really combination. So I'm getting a really dry, flaky nose, really dry sort of round here, but I'm really oily on my cheeks under my eyes, hence why I've got really bad adult acne. It's proper playing me up at the minute. So that's what we're doing. So I'm folding this because I don't want to get the makeup on it. And yeah, at the minute I've been using these just from Lidl. I've been using the moisturising facial wash. Can you see it, or is it too light? I think it's too bright. The moisturising, that's it. The moisturising facial wash, really cheap. I think that was under £1. Been using that, rinsing it off, and then I've been using the L'Oreal Pure Clay Glow Mask, and it's like an exfoliator. I get a tiny bit, scrub all around my nose and my dry areas, rinse it off, and then I whack on a load of this. Well, no, a little tiny pearl size amount, and it's the CN Q10 Intense Serum, and it's got the hyaluronic acid and things like that in it. So I put all that all over my face. Then so I'm going to get on now. So my other hand little tip is Sudocreme. I put Sudocreme on all of my spots, ready, just so I feel like it's like a bit of a barrier layer, and it helps improve the spots as well. So I just cover them up, which is kind of cool. Makes them a bit, my face looks a bit iridescent, so I do that. So I was saying, I use Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I use this in the colour 2N1 Desert Beige, and I was having to wear that in the summer because my skin, it was just melting off because of the heat. So I was having to wear that, but now it's getting a little bit cooler. I'm going back to my lovely cheeky tonic. Sorry if that made you jump. He's being a little bit of a princess today. So I use my L'Oreal True Match Foundation. You can probably pick these up for about £6–7, really, really cheap. And I use this in the colour Golden Beige. So with my cheap Real Techniques, one of them, it's my foundation brush. I think it's like this is a buffing brush. Because of the writing's rubbing off, I thought it said a duffing brush. I thought it was a duffing brush. So I just get a little bit onto my... Do you know what this has a tendency of doing? Squirting out really fast and just shooting on the floor or something. I think it's because I've got to hold it up straight to put it on. That's it. It's all coming out. So what I do is, with this brush, I just bought a packet of 2 packets, a pink one of these and an orange one of these. And then I find a big fluffier brush like this is better. I haven't washed this. I've used this yesterday and the day before. Yes, I did. No, what day is it today? Tuesday. Yeah, I wash my brushes on a Sunday. So I'm just gonna, all over my face. It really, I find these are better than foundation brushes because it goes on thinner. If you want it on thicker, you can. I just find, because I've got kind of a spotty skin anyway, Bertie's a little madam. I might need a tiny bit more. I might even need to get a new foundation. What do you know? An excuse to go shopping. Do you know what? I might even have to... It's done what I just said it has. It's squirted at the cupboard. There we go. It was just where it was laying down in the drawer. We'll get rid of the red. I go all over my face with this. And we really buff it in. I'll go down a little bit on my neck. And I look like invisible. I'm just too well. Bertie, no. He's trying to he's biting my feet while you can hear him barking. But no. Do you want to go for a walk? Go for a walk out there. He's had his injection so he can start going for walks, but obviously not in the, that was a joke. He can only go in the hallway. Oh, on Saturday you can start going walks. So I've done that and I've used that, and it gives me kind of a good base. You can kind of still see my spots, but it is quite good coverage. So I use now the 24-hour MAC Studio Fix 24-hour wear concealer, and I get this is the anti-crease one, and I got this in the NC10. It was the lightest colour. I just said to the lady, can I have the lightest colour concealer that you do? And all I do is just put a few bits under my eyes like this. I was mixing this and a few on my spots. On my chin as well, sod it, it's fine. I was using this, mixing it with a little bit of a liquid highlighter, but I found it was coming off my face quicker, so I'm going to show you my powdery way that I do my makeup at the moment, and I quite like it. So I'm just going to dab this in using the same brush, because then it doesn't look too white neither, because it still blends a little bit with the foundation if there's any residue left on the brush. And I just go under my eyes. It really brightens up under your eye area, gives you a bit of a highlight anyway. I'm sorry if this is a bit echoey, this video. It's because I'm out of breath. We're in the bathroom because it's just the best lighting I can possibly show you without it looking weird. It's kind of dark today where it's autumn, but Bertie is being a little pest today. He wants my full attention. So I've been running up and down the stairs, doing bits. So this video is going to be a bit of a kerfuffle, but we'll deal with it. So once I've done my concealer, I'm going to get the other brush. This is called the Expert Face Brush, and it looks very similar to that one, but it's not. It's kind of smaller. And I'm going to get my Revolution Bake and Finish. I don't know if you can ever see that. Revolution. So there's a brand in Superdrug called Revolution, and it is basically like professional makeup, but really, really cheap. I think it was about £3. I had a banana powder and realised that's for very, very darker skin, like more of an olive skin. So I got the Ghost powder. So this is called Ghost powder, and I just put a little bit onto my hand. Looks a bit like talc. And I dab my brush into it really thickly, and I press that on. This is called baking. I'm not really a baker. I'm a bit of a slapdash makeup person, but it comes out all right in the end. A lot of my friends go, how do you do your makeup? It looks really nice today. And I think it's definitely the products. It's this powder plus another magic product at the end that really brings it together. You can be so messy with this, look. And then I dab this in. So I basically go up past my eye into like the temple area and all the under eye section. Then I do my chin. And then with the leftover powder, not too much, I go in on the bottom part of my face. So it sort of gives you a bit of a contour with your natural skin colour. And I do that and go a little bit on the corners of my mouth as well, just so that when I do the bronzer, and I leave it. I know I look mental, but I leave it. Then with my bronzer, this is also Revolution. It's number 2, but I broke the lid off it because that's the story of my life with makeup. My daughter opens my drawers, plays with the makeup, and it goes everywhere, and the lid broke, and now it's like, I think when I go back for another foundation, I need to get myself another bronzer. So my bronzing brush is the big face brush from Real Techniques. So I just dab it in and go in the gaps where I've not got the white powder, over my forehead, under there. I'm gonna tuck that round off my face. Oh really? Go down on my neck. This is perfect. If you want to try and disguise a bit of a double chin, which I do, I get really dark under my neck like this and drag it down, and instantly it gives the illusion of having a really cinched in neck. And people say, you've got quite a slim face for your size 16 frame. Well, of course, it's bronzer. So I'm going in a bit down on the décolletage. I don't know if that's what it's called. And now this is sort of set with this brush. I'm going to go in on the white powder and I'm going to buff it out because it looks random. And really, really blend it out. And look a bit scary. It will come together. This stage is a really scary stage. I won't lie to you, it is. Now my makeup, by the way, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I wing it and it comes out okay. So if you want that kind of makeup, then watch this. And I do my hair as well. So I've also got the Revolution. I'm obviously a bit of a fan of Revolution makeup. So I've got this palette. It's called the Hot Spice palette, and I've been using a lovely little peach colour down in the corner. So I get a big bit, put on my cheek, a big bit, put on my cheek. With the bronzing brush that I was using, blend it up into the cheekbone. It just gives you like a nice glow. I look really crazy, but it does do that. So then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my eyeshadow. So with one of the, I've got a purple pack as well, an eye brush palette. So this is Real Techniques. And the palette I'm going to be using is Revolution. What a shock. And this is called the Velvet Rose collection. So what I use out of this is obviously the same colours every day. The peachy colour and the brownie colour. So with the peach, I literally just go all over the whole eyelid. This is my makeup that I wear all the time, by the way. I've been requested this video. And I go under the eye. What are you doing, mister? Go under this eye. While my face looks like this, I look really mad. I know, and it does all come together at the end. And I don't blend my eyes, I blend it as much as I can. And then I dip it in the brown, and in the brown I just go in the crease of my eye to sort of, oh, it boss-eyed then. I was boss-eyed as a kid. I actually have to wear contact lenses. I used to have to wear glasses. And I was one of them kids that used to go boss-eyed. And I had the eye patch. I was that little child with an eye patch. And every now and again I'll go a little bit boss-eyed. And you'll see it. And I won't even, and I always know when I have because I can feel it. So, from Revolution as well, like that looks mad, but this is when it all comes together now. So with that, I've got a Revolution set, and it's a highlight set, and this is called the Lustre Lights Warm. So, I think you know what colour I use. It's disappearing. So with the smallest, I think this is called the Precision. Lo and behold, it's not in it. Oh, it is. This is the more Precision little Real Techniques brush, and I dip it into the light colour, and I just go over my cheekbone, a little bit under my eyes to sort of bring a bit of a shine to my face. This light might be a bit too bright, you might not even, and then with the dark colour, I get that, and then I go under my eyebrow. And because it's a bronzy colour, and the eyeshadow is a bronzy colour, see, immediately it blends it. This is Lazy Girl makeup at its finest. A little bit on the top of my lip, a little bit on my chin, with my bronzing brush, a little bit more bronzer. Blend it all out. I know if you're using black eyeshadows, I won't do this. This is more of a smoky sort of look that I go for, like a light colour. This is a really old makeup eyebrow brush, but you can get these anywhere. They're like the angled eyebrow brush. And at the minute, I've got a number 7 set. I got it for Christmas. It's an eyebrow set. I don't know if it's in the stores. So I use that dark brown colour. And my eyebrow will be the width of the pen, like the eyebrow brush that way. So that'd be the thickness. I've got just a bit, I've rubbed a bit in, that's fine. So the thickness will be that bit of the brush, that's the width of my eyebrow. And then what I do is I twist it on its side to do that bit of my eyebrow. I'm going to have to do this in the mirror because otherwise I'm going to end up with really random eyebrows. People say your eyebrows are meant to be sisters, not twins. They're not meant to be identical because it would look weird with your face. But mine are like hillbilly cousins. They're like, whoa, I don't even know what to say about my eyebrows today. They're really low. But like I said, whoa, see that when I do my eyebrow? Right, let me sort these bad boys out. I don't know what I've done there, but that looks really bad. Right, stay straight face. So with this, I'm going a bit quiet now because I don't want to mess up the second eyebrow. It can be hillbilly cousins as long as one of them's like, one of them's a Kim Kardashian, the other one's like a Paris Hilton eyebrow. So they're not cousins and they're not hillbillies. I wasn't insinuating that, but I just thought I'd clarify that up. So that's my eyebrows. Oh really? You disapprove as well, Bertie. So that's my eyebrows. I'm very, very strong. So I do that. Now this is when my face is going to start coming together. I look like a bit of a blank, weird face, and this light ain't helping. This is a Revolution again, Fix It spray. This is a sports one. No, it isn't. This is the hyaluronic acid one. I normally get the sports one, but I paid £1 extra and got this one. And it's hyaluronic acid one, and all you do is you literally pump it, £6 from Superdrug, pump it, and spray it all on your face. It blends all the powder in together. You can't sweat it off. It just blends your face together. While it's still wet, you shouldn't do this, but I'm just showing you what I do. I go back in with a little peachy colour, and I just go in a bit stronger because I find it sticks to it really nicely, and then it makes my eyebrows not look as dark. Go over a little bit under my eye, like that. And then I just go over it again with a little bit of setting spray. At the minute, I'm wearing MAC lipstick in the colour taupe, so I'm just gonna put some on. I have got a lip brush, come with the gold set of Revolution, but I got this for £1 at Superdrug, and it's like an eye brush, but because it's thick, it blends it really nice. I hope anyone can relate to this video, because unless you literally are like a perfect makeup queen, like most people just do their makeup quick like this. So I got a Rimmel 100% waterproof mascara, but the dramatic thing about this is, it's brown. I know, mental, but I only put this on because I'm so lazy to do my mascara. To get close to the root, I end up getting it on my lash line, and it just looks like a brown bit of eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna go in, making sure to shake it, go in really close. And I think brown can sometimes look really, really pretty. See how it was like again then, see that? And I go really close to my lash line. And I will go over this with black mascara. How long's the video been? 16 minutes. But hurry up on my hair. This is how I get ready every day, and people say, oh, you look nice. Not everyone, obviously, don't think I look nice, but a few people, and they've requested this video, and I'm really bad with makeup and skincare. I will use what's cheap, if it's good. I don't care what it is. And this is how I done my makeup. If you follow me on Instagram, Rosie Henshaw, this is how I done my makeup for London. I got loads of compliments on that day. I'm also going to show you how I do my hair on that day. And I will do this on a night out, but I'll just make it more dramatic. So now that the brown mascara's on, I'm using, I did say I used their Real Bad Girl mascara, and I started using an Asda one. I still haven't changed. The Asda one's amazing. So for £3, you get Curl Asda mascara. This is amazing, and it really has a curled brush on it. I really go in on the root and just over the top. Like look at them lashes. I'll put a really weird face when I do my mascara on that. Go over it. It sort of brings it together a bit more. I do agree you have to probably wear black mascara. I don't think everyone suits black mascara though, I'm being honest. I think sometimes if you're really fair and you have very fair hair, I think a nice dark brown mascara looks nice. What are you doing? No, you mustn't chew that, darling. Sorry, I'm a bit scared. It's the wire of the GHDs and they're plugged in, so it's for his safety while I'm telling him off. Right. And I'm happy with those. So that's done. Sometimes I go in a bit more with my bronzer around my hairline just to sort of bring me in a bit more brown, a bit more bronze. I look a bit more alive now, don't I? So I'm going to put my makeup to the side. I don't want Bertie to touch it. So I've got my GHDs. I've not heated them up, which I should have done. Does anyone else like feel just better in themselves when they've got a bit of makeup on? I know I do. So my hair today. That's Bertie playing with the wire. That's so bad, isn't it? Bertie, no darling, come on. So this is my hair. So it's just been up in a ponytail. It's got like dreads at the back. And dreads are beautiful, but you need them all over, not just a couple of bits at the back of your hair. So I'm gonna do like a half section my hair up. Oh, a bit tangly. I'm gonna tie this bit up. And then I'm going to just separate that in two, bring them around to the front of my face. Where is my hairbrush? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I've just got like a smoothing out brush. It's really, really old. So one of the ones that got soft bristles. I'm going to go through it with my hairbrush, making sure to get any tangles out of it. I'm just going to take a large section, and with the straighteners, I'm going to go over it, straight, this part, and then near the bottom, I'm just going to curl it, like so. And with that section, I'm going to do the same. I'm aiming for this video to be done in 5 minutes so that we're done, so that it isn't extremely long. Now this is just the bottom bit. You can do it all the way down if you'd like, but I think my hair just looks a bit weird. I like something out of the Grinch, you know, like when they have the really exaggerated over-style hairstyles. So this is really, really quick to do. Like, I mean, we've just started doing my hair. We're like 40, well no, about a minute in now. A minute in, so we'll see how long this takes me. Doesn't matter if some of them aren't as tight as others, because they will, I'm going over them with a straightener after. It's to get like a nice blow-dried curl effect. So, you know, who wants to be spending loads on getting blow-dries every day? Nobody. But who would like to have blow-dried hair every day? Probably everyone. So my hair's very tangly, see? People go, oh, you know, you're quite lucky to have thick hair. Oh, it's the bane of my life. No, I do love it. I think it's because when I was, how old was I? 18. Yeah, I was 18 and I had my hair shaved. A long story, my mum's friend, who I always used to say was my aunt, she had cancer, and she was just talking about her having to shave her hair and all stuff like that. And long story short, not getting into it, but I let her shave my hair. So I had a shaved head. And I had the most beautiful wigs, but I think it's come back really thick since then. A lot of people say they shave babies' heads to do that. I've always had quite thick hair anyway, but I think I always messed about with my hair, different colours and tried different styles. So I think when it was growing back through, it was given a really good break as well. So, and I get it cut like once every 8 weeks, like a little tiny trim. And I over dye it and stuff like that. So I'm just carrying on curling it. Oh, mister. And just keep curling it. You can do it in different directions. I do it all in the same direction. I don't really think it makes much difference. Just like separate your sections just to make sure that they're all equal. I'm gonna need to put some dry shampoo on my hair. Just quickly talk through dry shampoos. I have to, they do say I should use brunette dry shampoo. But if I'm completely honest, I find the colour ends up staying in pillowcases and stuff like that. So I'm not really into it. I'm more into like the clear, well, the white one. Just, I think if your hair's that greasy that you need that much on that your hair goes grey, then maybe just wash it quickly, because unless you're going out on a night out or you're going out quickly and you want to do it, but I think if you've got dark hair and use the brown one, and it makes my head itch as well. And I don't always use Batiste. If Batiste is on offer, I will buy Batiste. But if it's not on offer, I will just get Tesco's, Asda, Lidl, anywhere that does it. So I'm just going to get my top section down. I'm going to pick up another bit here. You might even pick up a bit that you've already done, but it won't hurt. Mixed in with a bit that you haven't. This bit I always do away from my face, and I do it higher up the head, just so it looks like you've had a blow dry. See, look, we started this 3 minutes ago, so 3 minutes and my hair's nearly done. You do that, there's another section there. Oh, poor little Bertie. As soon as I get off here, I'm literally going to just go and play ball with him. He loves it, he does. They're very active puppies. I didn't realise how active he was actually going to be. It's that awkward stage, isn't it, at the beginning, where they've just had their injection, so they can't actually go out. But once he goes for a walk, he'll burn off a lot of his energy, which will be really good. I'll still play with him and stuff indoors, but it'll be nice because you can take him for a nice walk. I can't wait for him to start learning what walkies is, so he gets excited for it. So I'm just curling this bit. Obviously from higher up my head, I don't do it directly from the root. I'm gonna curl my hair. And the last bit that hasn't been done is this bit here. So I'm gonna brush it. And then you'll see what I do with my fringe to try and get that blow dried sort of bangs fringe look. And then I just curl this bit here. Sometimes I get like little hairband lines and stuff on near the root of my head, so I will just pick up a tiny bit of hair like this off the top section and just sort of like go over it. Just to sort of make it, I definitely need to have my roots done. People ask if I had balayage. I don't. I dyed my hair before the 6 weeks holidays for the summer, and I did have a hair dye on it that was very similar to my root, and it just faded. So now what I do is this fringe section. It's like a grown out fringe. I deliberately have it cut like this. And I don't get the hairdresser to cut my fringe, I just cut my own fringe in, because I just think you can sort of go more with what you want. And then I'm just going to curl it under, a little bit out to the side. I'm really weird as well, I always cut in my hair, and you're not meant to, but I do. I always cut, see these two little bits here that you get just in front of your ears? Look how short they are. I cut them so that when I have a ponytail, I go like that, so that they look really like, they look prettier, I think, when you've got a little bit of hair hanging out. So I just curl them, because I know that if I decide to tie my hair up, I don't like them too straight. So then what I'll do is I'll bring my hair forward, give it a mess up. I'm gonna have to put some dry shampoo in it, because it's really greasy. And this is Morrison's today, so my little sections, my fringe. And I will blend it all out. Sometimes this bit gets a bit too off of my face, so I will pull it down a bit straighter than the rest, just so that it actually, see what I mean? Because otherwise they're really split, and you see like I've got a 5 head, not a 4 head. So like that. And now with the curls, you can leave them to drop out, but what I do is I just go over it with the straighteners really lightly. So it looks like you've had a big bouncy blow dry. It's so easy to do, so easy. And like it just looks more of a blow dry than that side, do you know what I mean? That looks like it's been curled. So, you know, like you've had a nice blow dry. You've not had to spend the money on one. It's really easy. Don't go over it too much though, because you can end up with like strange hair. If your hair is really greasy, you can always just clip that behind your ear, get the roots going a bit. But that's how I get ready. That's how I have my hair every day. That's how I, and honestly, these have, like I pulled my little short bits that I cut. You know what I mean now? I have to have little short bits. And then these have the loveliest ponytails as well. They look really, really sweet. Like the fringe goes out, it looks really nice. And I had a few people ask me how I do my buns as well on my Instagram, and it literally is, I just go like that. And when it's had a curl in it, it stays up really tall, and you just pin it with some bobby pins, and it stays up really, really tall. So, this has been my get ready with me, doing my hair and stuff. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope this has cleared up any questions or anything people have asked for, because it doesn't take me long to get ready. Faffing about with Bertie and chatting and telling you what I'm using has took a lot longer. I normally can get ready in about 15 minutes and it's just done from start to finish. Nothing extra, I don't have to spend loads of money on products. Not that I'm saying I look like an A-lister, but I feel okay in myself. I feel like I look okay to go out, nothing wrong with that, and I haven't used expensive products. Sometimes at Christmas I'll ask for something nice. It lasts the year if you use it properly. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. So, it's fine. Also, I'm going to put a little link in, not a link, I'm going to, I think it's a link, she sent it to me. There's a lady that follows me on Instagram, and she very kindly offered to send me out a bottle of perfume. Not being rude, I declined just because I don't want to be sent out loads, do you know what I mean? I don't want little businesses to feel like they've got to do that to get, you know, to get it like, I can't think of the word now. I'm so hot in this bathroom. Basically, she said she does this as a sideline, as a hobby to earn extra cash. Basically explained a few things to me. And I said I would like to just link it in one of my videos. It's, she's called The Perfume Hut on Instagram. I'll put the details in the description box, but they're all perfumes that are the same as Dior and Chanel and all different brands, but they're numbers instead. So she'll tell you what you can get. And I just thought she seemed like such a nice lady. And I didn't want to just get freebies off her to do this, so I just wanted to do this for her. There's no paid promotion from this, no gifted items. I didn't want anything for it. but I just wanted to let you know because she seems so lovely, and it'd be really nice if her business could flourish, if you want to have a little look on there. And I've had a little look, and there's a few bits I want to purchase, because if anyone's seen my very first Home Bargains haul, I got them fake Jo Malone dupes, and they were amazing. I wear them all the time. People think, wow, she's got Jo Malone perfume on, and they don't. And we went into the Jo Malone when we went to London, and Gary was like, that smells like your perfume. I was like, I know. So if they're selling them extremely cheap, they last all long. They're all dual perfume, so they last long, just as long, and they're a lot cheaper, you know, if you're a bargain person. So it's nice to let you know of a bargain as well, because to be honest, if she'd have said to me, I sell this lovely brand of vodka, I wouldn't be letting you know, because I don't really drink. So it's something that I would use anyway myself, and it helps her out too. So I'm just gonna link that in the bottom because she seems really, really lovely. So I'm gonna let you go, and don't forget to give this video a subscribe or a like if you like it, and press the notification bell so then you can see when all my videos come up. You might not want to. So take care, have a lovely day, bye.